Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Hey, today I wanted to talk to you about a little follow-up on some of the information that's been running around regarding the use of non-accredited organizations to help you file your claim and the charges that they charge and all that stuff. Congress getting involved, potentially putting in laws to give the VA a little more teeth with regard to holding them accountable and ensuring that you as the veteran or user of those services don't get gouged. So there is an opinion piece that came out from Military Times, and I wanted to share that with you just to share information, get more information so we can collectively hear what's going on and share ideas and thoughts and so forth. Here, please share your comments and so forth. And like always, I'll put the information in the comments below. So with that, I'll go ahead and get into it. Hit the thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. And share with a friend, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, let's jump on it. All right, so starting off here, the headline is, again, it's an opinion piece by Military Times. So opinion piece, veterans deserve choice in how they claim VA disability benefits. This came out on the 5th, June 5th. And here we are, starting off here. While I appreciate the ongoing debate about private sector services helping veterans navigate the Department of Veterans Affairs disability claims process, a May 1st KFF Health news article published by Military Times left the impression that private benefit guides generally overcharge for their services and provide little value to veterans. That is an unfair characterization, and your readers deserve additional context. Honorable companies like Veteran Benefits Guide, where I work, not me, I'm reading this article, which has an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, which, by the way, I don't know how much I trust the Better Business Bureau. Seems to me that it's kind of a pay-to-play thing. If you are a paying organization, you could quickly fix your rating when needed. So, just saying. So, an opinion piece with my opinions interjected. All right, anyway, let's move on. Are providing a needed service to veterans, helping guide them through the complex claims process and ensure they receive the full benefits they earned from their service. As a company founded by a veteran and staffed by many veterans and family of veterans, we are proud that our clients receive an average increase to annual benefits of $13,200. So $13,200 annual increase. So a little over $1,000 a month. Benefits they would not receive without our help. Veteran service organizations, or VSOs, are intended to help free of charge, but too often they are understaffed and inadequately trained. So I want to interject here. So, yes, the majority of VSOs are understaffed, underfunded. Agreed. Inadequately trained. I don't know about that, because you have to go get accredited with the VA. You take tests and so forth. Maybe there's some that are less than others, but I don't know. Plus, there's something to be said for the magnitude of claims filed. So in other words, if you deal with, and I'm just going to lean on the VSO side for a second. If you lean on this side, that's fine. I'm going to for this example. If a VSO files, I'm just going to use easy numbers, 1,000 claims in a year, and an unaccredited organization helping veterans files 200 claims in a year, who has more experience in that 1 year? And where does the training really come from? The training comes from actually doing the job. We all know that, right? You go to school, even in the military. You go through the school in the military. It gives you the down and dirty. You have enough to, you get your ears wet. Then you jump into it. And when you start doing it in the real world, wherever it is, whether it's the real world in the military or you're in the civilian world, after your training, you jump in and you start doing it as a job. That's where you really learn the nuance. You learn the all the different angles you can do things. So to me, training is really in on the job training piece is where you really get that experience and know-how, and that comes with the number of claims that you're filing, because every claim is different. So the more that you do, the more experience and knowledge and therefore training effectively would come into place. So anyway, that was my little rant. So jumping back into this, and I'll back up a little bit here. Veteran service organizations, or VSOs, are intended to help free of charge, but too often they are understaffed and inadequately trained. In March 8th testimony before the House and Senate Veterans Affairs Committees, the National Association of County Veteran Service Officers, which, oh, by the way, I used to be part of, which represents county VSOs nationwide, acknowledged that it does not have enough representatives nor funding to meet veterans' demand for assistance. Okay, that is that organization, and even speaking on the VSO side, if they're, because it's not quite clear what that's saying. Is it saying that the National Association of County Veteran Service Officers, does not have enough funds to meet veterans' demand for assistance, or are they speaking on behalf of all of the county veteran service officers throughout the nation? Either way, it's correct. Yes, the county veteran service officers need more funding. Absolutely, I agree. So that doesn't mean anything with regard to the training for those working there. So moving on. The KFF Health News article described a $2,829.70 fee charged by one private company and quoted the National Organization of Veteran Advocates, or NOVA, a group representing accredited attorneys and agents that has called for giving the VA more authority to crack down on unaccredited companies. However, the article then failed to mention that attorneys and agents represented by NOVA often charge veterans significantly more. In fact, accredited attorneys charge between 20% and 33% of a veteran's back pay, which can exceed $50,000 on complicated cases. In nearly every scenario, an attorney will charge multiples more than a private benefit guide and take years longer to achieve the same result. Now, part of that is that in order to utilize an attorney, typically I believe you, and correct me if I'm wrong, people out there that know this, if I remember right, in order to use an attorney, you can't just go to an attorney and say, hey, I want to file a claim for the first time. I've never filed a claim. I need some help. They will turn you down and send you to like a VSO and tell you to file it there. It's not until you need to file an appeal on your original claim in which the attorney may step in. So it's not until the later world where with an unaccredited benefits guide, you can utilize them whenever. First claim, it doesn't matter. So please correct me if I'm wrong. All right, moving on. At Veterans Benefits Guide, our focus is on ensuring veterans submit fully developed, accurate claims to the VA, which helps get the correct rating for the veteran the first time, avoids the need for costly appeals, and speeds up the final benefits decision. Attorneys, on the other hand, are only paid to assist veterans during an appeals process. How funny. So, whatever. So it's kind of answering what I already said. And they are incentivized to drag out appeals since they get paid a percentage of the veteran's back pay. The longer an appeal takes, the more the attorney is paid. Veterans Benefits Guide and other honorable companies have strongly supported efforts to establish guardrails and crack down on bad actors, such as the recently introduced Plus for Veterans Act, which would impose criminal penalties on those seeking to take advantage of veterans, establish safeguards to prevent conflicts of interest, and institute caps to prevent unreasonable fees, while still preserving the right of veterans to seek assistance from the private sector. It would have been helpful context for your readers to know that such reasonable legislation has been introduced, which I have also covered, by the way, the Plus for Veterans Act several days ago. So yay for us, right, for knowing. It would have been helpful context for your readers to know that such reasonable legislation has been introduced and is being considered by Congress right now. And then that concludes this article, which is pretty good. I mean, it gives another perspective, and it also double taps on the fact that this channel is pushing out information to you so you can make informed decisions and support legislation if you so desire, that you find out about, right? So good news all the way around. Pretty happy about that. I'm actually happy to know that somebody chimed in, did their opinion piece, talked about the Plus for Veterans Act, and to know that all of you already know about it because I already pushed that out is actually pretty fantastic. So job well done to all of us. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.